YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Hey man, just like I told you guys a couple days ago, a lot of people are having mixed emotions about this new J. Cole interview with Cameron. As you guys all know, J. Cole did an interview with Nadeska. However, this recent one with Cameron that just came out is a little bit more in-depth. Cole goes into detail about a lot of stories, a lot of different topics that people have been wondering about. And some of it he confirmed to be true, others he confirmed as a lie. Now, I'm not here to sway you guys and tell you guys who's lying and who's not. You guys can go do your own research after the video. Now, the first topic is Cole addressing 50 Cent not wanting to sign him to G-Unit after he heard a couple records by him. According to Cole, 50 Cent did not want to sign him because his jeans were too tight. Not because his music was ass, not because he wasn't gangster enough, all because his goddamn pants were too tight.
Is there anybody before Jay that you seen that celebrity-wise the man shut you down, or Jay was, or your mom was just strictly get the Rock Nation or Jay-Z or whatever?
You know what? Rock Nation didn't exist at that time, but me standing outside for Jay, it wasn't me trying to get a deal. Right. I make beats too, so it's like, in my mind, I'm like, damn, I seen Kanye like got in with the producing shit first.
Right. Maybe
that's an end for me. And the news had dropped that Jay was working on American Gangster.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But the article was saying he wasn't necessarily done. Like, so in my mind, I'm like, I'm ambitious. You know what I mean? I believe in myself. So I'm like, I was at work. I'm like, yo, as soon as I got home, I made 2 beats, threw a hook on one, put 7 other beats on the CD. I put the American Gangster cover on it. Like I slid that shit in the CD book over my volume 3. I had a volume 3 or volume 2. So I took the cover out, put his American Gangster cover in, black and white little printed version, and stood outside trying to get him a beat CD with a hook on it, thinking if he in my mind, he was gonna go upstairs, put the CD in, hear it, go get that young kid from outside, you know what I mean? So I thought that, I wasn't even thinking about it signing to Jay-Z. I was just thinking like, oh, maybe I can get my beats off, you know what I mean, and get on like that. I only thought about signing a Def Jam or to a label. I never thought about a Jay-Z or something like that, but it worked out for me.
But that's what I'm saying. Was it only, nobody ever said, fuck out of here? Did you see anybody else celebrity-wise that you may have tried to get on to, but that was just your focus?
Nah. I will say, no, nobody ever shitted on me or dubbed me.
Right.
But I do know that at one point in time, 50, I think Shy Money and shout to G-Unit Hove. From Queens, they was trying to put, I think, 50 on to my shit. You know what I mean? This is around the time, right before, when I was knowing Mark, before Jay had heard my shit, and I think they played my shit for 50. And what I was told his response was like, mind you, I had like I had this song called Lost Ones, I had Lights Please, I had Simba, I had hard shit too, like where you could tell I could really rap. And I think 50 reaction from what I heard was, can't sign this nigga, his jeans too tight.
Are you going off the image, right?
Right. I mean, I get it too, because I mean, guess what? That shit wouldn't have made no sense, me going to G-Unit, you know what I mean? But shout to Shy Money, you know what I mean, and Hov, who seen the vision, you know what I mean?
Now, 50 actually confirmed this story to be true. Today, 50 said, yo, I'm a J. Cole fan, man. The boy just had on denim spandex. How was I supposed to know that was gonna work? Hey, hold on, 50. But didn't you sign a guy named Hot Rod and Young Buck? You know what? Never mind. Now, J. Cole also addressed a story that was told by Punch, TDE, and a couple other people about him and Diddy getting into a fight.
The ground reached up and tried to grab dude by the neck. So dude reached around and fired on him, and they both fell on the table, knocking all the drinks over. So all these celebrities just in this one spot. It's a scuffle now, huge scuffle. So it just sounds weird with no names, but another nigga came who was best friends with one of the super celebrities that was over there. He came and started beating up one of the niggas that was on the ground. So it's kind of clearing up, and he grabbed the nigga, put him close, and seen who it was. And this dude was signed to his his homie. But he couldn't see, he didn't see, he didn't have his glasses on. So he mopping him And look, like he felt so bad after the whole thing.
Now, Cole actually called Cap on the story. He said, yo, Punch was right about certain things, but he wasn't all the way right about everything.
Yeah, explain that.
Nah, you know what? I damn near wish I could because it's such an ill story.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
but matter of fact, we did a podcast, me and Eve,
Okay.
like a year and a half ago, where we kind of ran through like the first part of my career up until Forest Hills Drive.
Right.
And we had a bonus episode that was the whole episode was just about that night.
Okay.
And that altercation, right?
Right.
And we was gonna put it out because at that time, you know what I mean? Like me and Puff, like we hadn't had no problem for years. Even after that, like it was cleaned up quick and we was in a good spot.
Right.
But you know, Puff was on the song that I had on off season and like, so we was gonna put it out thinking like, yo, it's cool. Like enough time has passed, he ain't gonna feel no way, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
And then all the shit happened with him.
Right.
And I was just like, nah, it felt like damn near like kicking a man when he's down.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It was like, it would have gave the news in the world more ammo.
I got
just,
you saying.
Just destroy this dude.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't
like,
a good time to put it out.
It wasn't a good time. So similarly right now, it's like, I want to tell it because it's ill, but I'm like, nah.
But it did happen.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. We talked, you mentioned a couple names earlier, and...
Oh, but let me say this.
Absolutely.
It did happen, but the stories be wrong.
Okay.
The narratives around it be wrong.
Right, the remixes is crazy.
The remixes is crazy, like how shit be happening.
Right.
But the remixes is crazy.
Right. Because, you know, people will say it happened, didn't happen. I tell niggas all that, like, when it come to history, not just rap, I'm like, by the time we leave, if somebody get punched in the face in this room, by the time you get to Valet, it's 7 different stories of how they got punched in the face.
Facts.
Got punched in the face and his tooth fell out.
Facts.
Now his nose came off.
Facts.
Like the remixes of stories, it just be crazy. So no story that's out there has been right, what you're saying. So just so people know.
Even Punch from TDE, shout out to Punch, that's my man, but he gave a rendition where I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, you got a lot of it right, but you wasn't really right there.
Right.
So even what you saying, you either missing details or misrepresented some details. I know the story, and he was right there, but I know the full front to back. You know, I'm sitting in the driver's seat, and you know, it's a memorable night for me. So it's like, I'm recalling that shit verbatim. But even somebody that was there that's giving it, it's like, nah, that's not the full.
I got you.
Now, Punch himself actually came out today and called Cap, which I thought was kind of wild because Cole himself was a person who was actually involved. So it's kind of crazy telling somebody that was involved in a situation that they're lying about your take on the story. And finally, Cole addressed the last time he spoke with Drake. According to Cole, he actually spoke with Drake after the battle with Kendrick.
Friendship-wise, today.
I'm in the same place.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, I genuinely love these niggas, but I'm not going to act like we've been communicating and talking. You know what I mean? I've had conversations with them like post everything, you know what I mean? But it's not like it's a lot. That's me not knowing where they at. Me maybe assuming because I done heard X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with like how I actually feel. I genuinely love these niggas. Like I be wanting to shoot off a text.
Which actually contradicted what Maul told us a couple months ago, claiming that Cole and Drake stopped talking after they got off on tour. Now, Maul came back on his podcast yesterday and he spun the block, doubling down, claiming Cole was lying.
When Cole says we've spoken after everything, but it's not been much communication, is he talking about
Cole has not spoken to Drake since before Not Like Us came out?
Okay, because he's saying in this clip, I wasn't sure if he was saying after the Dreamville Fest incident or after the battle when he said he's spoken to both of them, but it hasn't been much.
You're asking me. I'm only answering from what I know, right?
I don't know a thing. So
no, I'm only answering what I know.
I know how the internet works. I want it to be extremely clear. Okay, what Cole said in this Cameron clip, he is saying that they spoke. I don't know what after everything means. I don't know if it means Dreamville Fest. I don't know if it's like that. I don't know if it means after Not Like Us. I don't know what that means.
Okay, so let me tell you from what I know.
Okay.
Cole has not spoken to Drake since before Dreamfest.
Okay.
Now, whether he shot a text after that and the text went unresponded.
Gotcha.
I don't know about that. I know he hasn't spoken to Drake since before he apologized.
Yeah.
Because if I do something like that, Rory, I'm going to make it my business to get in front of you and have a conversation because we have a real relationship. And if I do something like that and I handle something where I know that you look slighted or you feel away and I shoot you a text and you're not responding, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make sure that me and you are in the same room and we have a conversation.
So, listen, man, I don't know who or what to believe. I'm not sure why Cole would lie about certain things. That's not the image or persona that he gives off. So, you guys get in the comments. Let me know who do you guys think is lying and who do you guys think is telling us the truth. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.